Hi guys, welcome in today's video and my title is My September's Favorites. This is probably my first time doing such a video and let's just get started. Well, you can see I've got 3 SLGs and 2 bags. These are like my little bit, well, my favorites and my most used. But I just want to declare that I don't use them like excessive lots simply because I do have a habit of like making sure myself that I rotate my items every single day, if not every couple of days, so that all my bags would get that, will be used. Of course, I do have like least used items that even if I rotate, I do not really touch them. Mainly my Hermes and my Hermes items, some of my Gucci's. Of course, my most used items are like mainly my Chanel's, and I've been liking them a lot. So but I still do make efforts of like rotating my bags. So these bags stands out probably just a couple of more times being used, like 2 or 3 more times being used comparing with the rest of my bags. But at least for these 2 months, I have been really wanting to reach for them a lot. And I'm like stopping myself and changing to other bags, or I do use them. So these are like my most used items for this month in September. And this is my first, which is the Minio case from the 19A, which is awesome. I've got 2 of these Minio case. Initially, when I first got hold of this, I was a bit like, well, I don't have a habit of getting 2s for every items, but there are just some that I thought I like to, carefully use them and have a backup piece. And this is one of them. I didn't buy it 2 piece at one go. I bought 1 piece first. I thought it was a little bit too gold, too shiny when I first saw it, and I'm not sure if I will like it as much. And after using it, when I bought it for like straight 2-3 days, I realized I do love it. Now this particular is an embossed crocodile looking leather, but the real crocodile leathers are usually thicker and harder, but this is calf skin. And because it's like 1 piece of leather and it has been pushed back and forth with embossing just to get the result of this crocodile look, it actually stretches the leather a little bit, and the leather is not much thick or thicker than it should be than usual. So it is actually, to me, it's a little bit thinner because of this print, the way of making this print or this texture. It actually stretches the leather a little bit, and therefore it's a little bit thinner. So when I first got hold of this particular oak case, not all, I've seen quite a few which is very decent. It's like pretty flat and nicely embossed Minio case, but I've seen a lot also that this part is like pushed in. When you first buy, it's like push, it's like a little dented looking. Same goes to the front, and it bothers me a little bit because those boutique that I've seen are like that. But of course, I've seen others after I've purchased this. There's some that is like perfectly fine. But after using this and filling up with money, I did use it as makeup case. I did use it like a mini catch-all. I did use it like a grab and go with like car keys, lip gloss, cards, just to grab a dinner. I've used it for many, many reasons before, and it stretches the Minio case a lot, and therefore it became puffed and, well, it's well evenly stretched. But I reach for this a lot simply because it goes with everything. Plus, of course, I do have a backup piece. So therefore, it allows me to carefully decide that, okay, I'm going to grab hold of this. I don't mind, I don't care, or I don't have to worry that it get ruined. So this is one of the main reasons that it's one of the top use. And it goes with everything. I mean, it is like a pop of color for white, for black, for pink, from any color bag that I have. And it's a pouch, so it's just awesome. Love this, and currently I am using this as a wallet. So yep, most use, definitely. Next would be one of my card case, which is from Louis Vuitton, which is one of the newer one, which is this flower bloom card case. Now this design, this particular style comes in empreinte leather also, and then without this flower tab. But I bought this because of this style, because it's something new, and mainly because of this particular flower tab. I like this because it's pretty flat, and I can fill probably about 8 to 10 cards comfortably into here, inclusive of the one that is with the slots. I don't have a habit of like overstuffing my things, but 10 cards is pretty stuffed already. But it fits pretty slim down into like all your mini bags. So that's one of the main reasons that I do like it. And but again, it's canvas with some leather, and I thought the color is very pretty. So in terms of price point, it's a little high for a piece of canvas. Now I really find that many things in Louis Vuitton, it's because it's canvas, yes, it's durable, it's the label, the brand, but because it's canvas, it's a little bit high price point for what it should be. And yeah, this is the pretty color, so it really stands out. And sometimes this actually falls out of the bag sometimes, and it's like a pretty nice charm that is like hanging out of the bag. Yeah, whenever if I'm carrying a rectangular mini, usually this, not intentionally, but this falls out of, you know, the side of the bag, and it turn out to be like a charm. So I like this because it's compact, the color, and I do have a double of this. That's one of the main reasons I'm grabbing hold. Probably like because I've double, so I'm like using these items a little bit more. But because I know that I would want to use them a lot more, that is why I've gotten double, if that makes sense. So next would be, I used to have 2 of these, and I think I have sold 1 already. Yeah, so this is my one and only left. It's my little clutch from Gucci in Ophidia range, and it's a little old school. Yes, if you put this across like that, it's a little bit like vintage looking, but it's a very classic looking one. And my mom loves this. Whenever she sees this, she's like, oh my god, this is my style, my days, my items, because of the green and red ribbon. Everything is so old school. I use this mainly for like if I go to a quick run for dinner grabs for my family and this and that. I mean, it happens every night, and I need to head out, and this is one of the most compact where it can fit my phone. I just throw in my cash. Sometimes I put in a card holder, and it's just like an hour out trip that I'm just running out and running back very quickly. I rotate this over with my pochette accessoire. If I'm doing a crossbody, I use that. Sometimes my Chanel minis, but if not, this would be a very good fast free piece that I have that I use. Yeah, it stands out because I use it. I need to go out and grab food, breakfast, dinner, and to send and pick my son. If I don't want to carry a full bag, I just want to throw in things quickly. Yeah, these little knickknacks, small items, SLGs would be my go-to. And I do use a lot of Chanel round coin purse also, but it just like doesn't fit my phone. So round coin purse usually are like for my morning, but I'm like trying not to increase more than 5 items in the video. So that's why this is being selected. But I do use a lot of my Chanel and my pochette accessoire also. And moving on to bags, this is the brand new little baby. I think you've seen some videos on this. It's the new bucket bag from 19B, but the latest is 19K. They also have bucket bag, but a lot of them have them in silver hardware. This is in gold hardware range. I prefer gold for myself, like gold hardware. And then the latest one, it comes in gray. There is like a little bit like the green turquoise blue tone, not this color, but a little bit more blue to this. It has gray on silver. It has black on silver. It has red on silver. I've seen it. But I prefer this style. I prefer this looking bucket bag. And this is in the small size, and it's in black. It comes in 4 feet. I like it. Oops, dirty. I like it because it's just a throw-in mini bag. It's a mini bag, and I can just throw my stuff in. It has a very good top handle. I love all my bags with the top handle because it's easy to grab and go from my car. And this I normally keep it on this length so that I can still fully open the bag, you know, get whatever I need, but it's not like overly excessive open. Plus, I like the chain drop down like that because it's just so pretty. I fell in love with this style, this chain thing, when I got my pale blush pink bucket bag, which is not highly used, but I do use it. It's a bigger bucket bag. I can show it in my next video somehow if I remember. Then I started to like that, but because this part is not hardware, it's more like cloth, sorry, not cloth, the leather line on top. And then I just get a bit paranoid because when your hands keep touching this part, it gets dirty. So that's why I don't use that bag as often. That's one of the reasons. And one of the reasons that I don't use some bags or SLGs as much because I like them to be pristine and I do collect them. So just to keep them clean, pristine, and perfect, that is why I don't use them as often. So some bags is pretty unfair to say that I don't like them because it could be that I like them too much that I didn't want to use them. Yeah, so there are just one or two items like that, but I try to use them all still. But this has been the one that I've been reached out for pretty frequently for this month. I don't know why. Maybe because it came back from its repair. I have this granite drop off that time and then I've sent in for my SA and then they have repaired it. They all have new stickers on if you can see, and this is just falling off, but the stickers are still on after the repair. Yeah, after the repair. And I've gotten this bag back and then I love the color. And I love it because the color, I still love this bag. I would want to get another bag that is of this combination, but I know that's pretty difficult because they don't repeat the colors. But I just love this tone of green. It's not like a green. It's not like a turquoise. It's like, you know, when you have navy royal blue with gold hardware, this is to me like the royal green, royal turquoise, if that makes sense. And it goes very well. It's not just like a pitch black, but it's like a dark tone color bag, but yet it goes very well with this gold hardware because the whole bag just pops very nicely. And for its capacity, I think it's really good. So one of the main reasons why I've been reaching out for this is because it's a big bag. Mainly it's the color. I go for aesthetically like the color. Then I do consider what I need to carry. And yep, so this is one of my most choose comparing with this because I just have been wanting to reach out to this quite frequently. Yeah. So probably I miss it a lot when it's under repair, when it's away from me. And then but again, it's not like being used overly excessively comparing with my other items because I do rotate them. But these are the few that I've been reaching out pretty commonly and loving. I've been loving them, of course. So yep, that's it. So thank you guys for joining me, and I just hope that you love the colors as much as I do, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.